that's the thing is you look at the world and you look at places like Egypt and other places.
How am I so dumb?
And it's like, what would this region look like without U.S. interference?
I don't know, but there's a ton of oil wealth. There's a ton of money.
A ton of oil wealth, and that strikes at the heart of why it's such an important colonial outpost for the U.S. I don't know if you just saw this clip from RFK Jr. actually just explicitly laying bare the utility of Israel for the U.S. empire. I've never actually seen someone.
I've seen it. But I think that's an open seat. People know that.
People know it.
People know it. Yeah, for sure.
But so I think that like also debunks the whole why do you care about Israel so much? It's like
oh my God,
the U.S. outpost in
the
Middle East.
But is any of that repression also religious? Is any of that religious where you go, this is something that is just inherently based in religion?
But what has allowed the religious repression to flourish? It's stemming and subjugating populations.
For sure. And a lot of bad policy.
Pockets where religious fundamentalism
is not working out well for him.
But then you have countries like Saudi Arabia that are incredibly powerful.
And who is preventing any sort of sanctions or international laws
but Saudi
to apply
Arabia,
to them?
MBS is kind of opening that society up now, right? Little by little.
I don't think so.
Well, he seems to be.
That's a PR campaign.
Well, they've certainly made a lot of advancements. I mean, you know, whether it's enough advancements
allowing women to drive finally in some areas.
Well, and I disagree with that, but they're doing that. And I'm not even huge on them voting. I say go to the Eras Tour. I don't, you know, my whole thing with women is keep your pussy away from me and don't vote. But I love them in every other capacity. But my whole thing is I try, you know, I'm saying that there does seem to be like whether it's fundamentalist Christianity or fundamentalist Islam or fundamentalist Judaism.
I did not really mean such
fundamentalist religion is a problem too. That
he wants to
removed from politics, removed from the concern. There does seem to be in all cultures
that's fine with me.
A need to enslave people based on religion.
Okay.
That is, like if we got rid of all U.S. empire things, would none of that exist? Because it existed before the U.S. empire. This idea that religion would just dictate, and there would be certain people that would rise to the top of societies by promise. And we see it in America, right? We see it right now with Christians going like, follow me, I represent God, and I'm making the laws based on God. So, I mean, that's been around forever. It's pre-U.S., a lot of that. So there is some of that. I think that America's made a lot of mistakes. We've done a lot of wrong things, but
get a couple more
I don't think it's all. There is this idea that every evil in the world comes from colonialism and or white people, which I don't know. I don't subscribe to that, and I know that you have friends that do, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But to defend Whitey for a minute, prior to Whitey and colonialism, there was a lot of brown on brown colonialism. There was a lot of brown on brown slavery. And there was a lot of religious fundamentalism going on all over the place.
Look,
we didn't invent slavery, and we certainly didn't invent colonialism.
Look, my answer to that is I can only do what I can do. As an American citizen...
We're trying to pitch you to the white supremacists. We're trying to get you on... No,
are you going to
move? I totally hear you. And I can't do anything about religious fundamentalism.
When AOC talks about racist vegetables, I'm saying it doesn't help. Just get everyone health care.
What I can do is try to exert